Hello everybody, I'm back here again with What Works. Standing out here, since I've decided to do this channel, I'm just going to go ahead and throw several videos on here of things I've dealt with. Pocket tools. I've carried a pocket tool, goodness, for 25 years now. I got introduced to the Gerber in college by a friend and have never looked back. I will say, just as a plug, let me go ahead and mention I'm not affiliated with any brands, Emerson or Gerber or SOG or anybody. Not opposed to that, of course, but not affiliated with anybody. Nobody sent me anything for the review. This is just something I want to do to give back to other people, give people the benefit of what I've figured out on things. I will say the Gerbers, carried a Gerber for, goodness, long time, over a decade. That original one wore out. I contacted Gerber, had a lifetime warranty. They offered to send me a new one. If I'd send that one back to them, it was the blades had all gotten so loose they just flop around. And I sent them back that tool, and I told them it had great sentimental value, which it did. And they told me I could keep it, and they marked an X on it. Sent it back to me with a brand new one in the sheath. Amazing. And that was a good tool. I still got it. They're great tools. But this past Christmas, I decided to go with something different. Got tired of the Gerbers. Man, if you're clamping down, if you're really bearing down on something in the Gerbers, they'll come together. I don't know about you guys, but this section of skin right here, I'm a little fat, and they come together on that and pinch me like you wouldn't believe. It was amazing how much that hurt. So this past Christmas, I decided to go with the SOG Powerlock, and I've got to say, I've been very impressed with this thing. First of all, the opening on it. I don't know if you ever used a butterfly knife. I enjoy butterfly knives. But the opening on it is very similar to a butterfly knife, which you can do one-handed, which I liked about the Gerbers. You could sling the Gerbers, and the pliers would come out. This one operates one-handed, like a butterfly knife. And I'm pretty impressed with that opening mechanism. It does have a mechanical advantage on the jaws, which I have noticed. I thought it was a gimmick, but I've been pretty impressed with it. I don't like that the blades on the cutter are not replaceable. The Gerber had replaceable carbide inserts. They were brittle, but they were nice. Got a wire crimper on it. I like. These are removable, but these doors keep your tools in and protected. They come right off. It's got all your standard things. It's got, a saw blade. Sorry, I'm new to this whole YouTube thing. It's got a saw blade on it. It has a file, 2 grits to the file. Something that I'm not found anywhere else. It is serrated on the little edge there too, which, goodness, comes in handy. Got a little sharp awl there. Pretty decent Phillips screwdriver. That's, goodness, so important in a multi-tool. Can opener, little screwdriver. The other side, got your really quite a nice knife blade. I like the knife blade. I like the big screwdriver. Everything in the world's got to have a bottle opener for some reason. It doesn't really do much for me. This is something I didn't have on my Gerber. And let me just mention too, well, okay, so first of all, this is a bit driver. You can stick that into a socket and turn the socket. You're not going to get a whole bunch of torque on it because it's thin, right? It's thin. You'll snap that off if you probably put torque on that you do not ratchet. But, goodness, to have that ability is, pardon me while I move my chainsaw, the trusty Husky 335 XPT. I'm not endorsed by Husky, but I love that saw. But just to have the ability to do that is pretty amazing. And the door won't close when you've got it like this, but something that's very neat about this is the only tool it will lock at a 90-degree position. So you can actually get a hold of it like that and torque something. That's pretty dang impressive. I'm going to go ahead and show you the Powerlock. That's the Powerlock, and you can lock it all the way out as well. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say, I wish they had done this 90-degree lock on the Phillips screwdriver as well. They messed up on that. I'm probably going to take my Phillips screwdriver bit out and grind it the same as this, so it'll lock. And then something else I've thoroughly enjoyed on this, they got a nice pair of scissors. They don't open until you open the thing up, and they've been good. I really can't complain about the scissors at all. Powerlock locks your tools out in place. It's so handy. I can't tell you how many times I pinched my fingers on the Gerber, because my original Gerber did not have a tool lock on it. So this is the SOG Powerlock. Kind of pricey. Really, it's pretty equivalent to the everything else out there. But I think it's pricey, but boy, I've been impressed with it. The sheath it came with has lasted since last Christmas, which is good for me. I wear this thing every day. I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer in carrying a multi-tool. So once again, I'm going to show you how easy this thing opens and closes. That looked awkward, but doing several things at once. So very impressive little tool. I recommend it to you. I hope you get lots of time with it and enjoyment out of it if you take my recommendation, and I'd appreciate hearing about your thoughts on the matter. Again, this is the What Works channel, and hope I've been a help to somebody.